Let's start off with Catter. Decision I think is between Dragon and Cinderella. I sort of like Cinderella here. One issue with Cinderella is that with Catter you don't spend your gold on spells as much. We'll take Dragon, given that, because we're not going to take... Maybe that's a bad idea, but we're not going to take a spell on turn 2, right? Because we're going to want to roll. Although here we're just supposed to buy. So here is this the punish, right? Because it lets us get this. So is 2 damage. Yeah, I think this is better. I think it gives us a little bit more optionality. Obviously taking 2 damage because so the roll is worth 2/2 on this turn. It's 2/2 on a random character, which can be a little bit tough, but I think you're usually willing to take it. But here we did get a little extra in stats. We're playing against Galahad, who probably doesn't have any treasures yet, hopefully, right? That'd be a little bit rough for us if they manage to. And so we took down the fight, but yeah. There's really not 2 of these that we want. I wish we could cast the spell on something. I think we're going to take the blind mouse. Obviously we had 1 more go. So we could, right here we can roll, right? We can roll and try to buy whatever it hits. But I think we'll just do this. So our rolls next turn are worth 3/3. So let's just spend the money there. And also see if we can find a way to get these things upgraded, because without a Mim or something, these are going to be tough. Mim or a Stag, or like a long-term a Sporko. So the idea next turn is try to roll, grab a 3-drop, and then maybe roll, get another 3-drop. And then we really start to get something going. Okay, a little thing getting sniped in the back is not, I'd say, exactly what we're looking for. Oh, this is actually good for us though, because we have 50-50 to flip it. Okay, so we didn't get the 50-50. Oh, you can't get them all. Oh, and here we go, we get an upgrade. So let's take the upgrade, because it's our only choice. Do we want more gold, or do we want characters to get plus 1? So I think the gold actually, it gives us an extra roll every turn. Are we supposed to just buy this thing? Yeah, let's sell this, right? Sell this, buy, and buff here. And do we want another one of these? No, I think we'll just find rolling. And I guess we'll just put this up front. If it's going to hit, it will hit when it's up front, I think. There are a lot of animals. Maybe we do need it back. I don't know, it's tough to tell. There's a lot of animals that sort of make this look silly. And we only have it as a 4/2 for this particular turn. So we really do want to hit it this turn. Yeah, see, that's the issue. There's the unicorns. Well, they have all upgrades. Oh, that's rough. I guess this isn't upgraded. Just means we're going to take extra damage. Yeah, take 10. Ooh, that was rough. Okay, nothing. We're not going to give another Polywoggle. Okay, Mim gives us the buff that we were talking about. Let's hope we hit a 3 with this. We did. Are we supposed to pause though and grab these next turn? I think the answer is maybe. That's always the toughest part of this game, right? How is this person doing so poorly? Wait, we're doing really poorly too, but they're Bella. I think yeah, I don't think we want these. Although I don't know what 3s were at. So we're gonna have 8 gold. So we can grab this and then roll. Maybe we do that. We're not gonna be able to buy 2 things. So if we have 8, we have a couple rolls to find something we want to buy that also gets the buff. Maybe we get a little extra gold from this. Maybe this eventually flips and we're happy. There's a lot of things that could happen. Okay, so we're not going to get the flip here, but we did have the thing survive. I think we'll buy both here. Upgraded Frog seems reasonable. Or something like this, right? You can go like this. I think the idea is that we're going to hit 4 next turn. Let's wait a turn to flip this. And this got upgraded, so it seems like it might be worth trying to flip too. Maybe that was a bad buy, though. It's possible. Let's not roll anything out. At level 3, playing Gwen. It's going to depend on how they use their knighthood. I feel like Gwen's, very, very strong early if she managed to use her knighthood on something, early on. If not, we have a shot. We do have some nice buffs here. It's possible that it's worth just getting the extra buffs on these things. Yeah, maybe it's worth the extra buffs because when they pop out, they're pretty good. Because, when this pops out, it's going to be a 1/4 that becomes a 7/4. Yeah, that seems worth it. Makes the dragon a little stupid here, but, you can't maximize all your characters, right? Just try to maximize the board in general. Well, some people are really high. We're, pretty low health. At least we're not coming in 8th, which is always nice. Always nice to not be 8th. So how do they use their thing? Looks like they haven't used it yet, right? I think we win this fight. It looks like our things are just big enough that we take them down and we keep our gold, which is nice. Yeah, it looks like they just haven't been able to use their knighthood yet. Which is unfortunate for them. It's actually fine for us though, so we'll deal with it. Oh, wow, we can get... I didn't even see the second pig. Actually, let's get the second pig here, right? Do any of these... Oh, yes, this is how we get a thing. Oh, treasure map. Okay, so I sort of wish we reversed the order there. Let's take it though. And can we buy this thing? Yeah, we just have to sell a blind mouse for it. Okay, so the idea here is that we are going to try to flip all our stuff. And if we do so, we'll be pretty strong next turn. We're still going to be pretty weak this turn, I think. But we did just get 2 upgrades. It doesn't make you a ton stronger, because you're basically paying 2 gold for, 2 sets of gold for 1 gold worth of stats. But you do consolidate your board strength. I think in general it's fine. And yeah, if we can get this flip into a 5, that's going to be pretty good. It might be worth waiting till 6, but I think we need to, stabilize a little earlier. Hopefully they don't have a ton of buffs. Oh, okay, so we won't flip that anyway, so it doesn't matter a ton. Oh, that was a tough one. Oh yeah, them getting all these buffs is going to just make it impossible to take them down. Yeah, that was tough. We've always used the Mim to just end up being dead, but couldn't quite get that. Oh, Mummy is very nice. And Wish Upon... Okay, so Wish Upon a Star makes it so... Yeah, we're going to grab this, because even if we don't... It makes this flip into a 6, basically. And do we want the Grimsoul, or do we just assume we'll get it? I think we just assume we get it. Oh, I forgot we got that buff. What a Baba Yaga here. Or Cupid, even. I mean, it's obviously going to be better than most of our stuff. I think we don't want it, though. Don't want this thing. No. No, nothing. Oh, this is an 11/11. Nothing great. We're just going to look for some 5s next. We'll see what this flips into. I mean, hopefully it flips, right? And go from there. But yeah, this is great. I like this new art. This one's pretty good. Most of the art I think is good. Some of it's a little, some of the new style and the old style clash a little bit, I think. But I'm not an art critic, so what are we talking about? Yeah, Mummy's great. Mummy's a great flip. I didn't even realize we got that flip. I probably did at some point and then forgot. And then Polywoggle, now we can get an upgraded 6. That was, I think I started saying it, but that was sort of the idea behind what I started talking about was getting the upgraded 6. Oh, they're having a bunch of back row stuff, especially that's upgraded, especially that it gets buffed, is really bad for us, actually. Just means we're going to take a ton of damage. Because we will lose this fight. Yeah, we're going to take 11. Are we dead? No, we're not dead, right? 15. Wow. Yeah, that was bad. Okay, Oni King is good, though. That's big. Let's find some monsters. Here's a monster. And here's a monster. Wow, okay. Sometimes it's easier than you'd expect. There we go. So the idea here is that the monsters will attack and get big, and then they will give their stats to other things, and hopefully this Sir Galahad doesn't just crush us with whatever they've been crushing the entire map with so far. And hopefully we get a 7-drop treasure, which then gives us a... What's the one I'm thinking of? Mirror Mirror, which is great with mummies, and is also great with Oni King, because the things come back, and then when they attack, they get plus 20, so the fact that they're 1/1s isn't as bad, because they're getting the plus 20/20. I'd say we have a decent chance in this fight, because we just got very, very strong. We're at level 5, they're only level 4. We have a upgraded level 6, which is generally, going to be a difference maker. So we actually want this to attack earlier, right? But, really anything could happen. They have a strong dwarf board. They're getting a ton of gold. But yeah, we get that attack, I think, and that should be enough. We would like a pig to survive. Any chance our pig survives? Yes, there we go. Perfect. Nice pig. There we go. Okay, we hopefully have stabilized a little bit. I mean, obviously, we're not out of the woods, right? Oh, this immediately gives us a 6-drop, right? But this gives us a 7 first. Okay, mirror, mirror. No mirror, mirror. I think highest attack is really good. I think we actually want this. Oh no, we need it in the first slot. Okay. Yeah, so the idea here is that this will immediately trigger. We'll get a 5. Maybe replace the spinning gold. It does, it is maybe a little weird to have these further back, but I think just triggering this immediately, if we're gonna, survive in the long term, is going to be good enough. Does this become... No, okay. Yeah, I think we have to do that. Obviously that could cost us the fight, because we really do want the attack on the friendly spirit. Having that get plus 20 is so good. But I do think we need to take the chance here. So, I don't know, hopefully we don't get crushed by it. We do have the thing coming back. Another dwarf. Everyone's dwarfs today. Does this one come back? Okay, yeah, it does come back. Okay, they actually get some buffs from the Angry. Oh, we do get the attack though, so I think that will be enough, yeah. Actually, we could take them out here, right? They attacked the pig? Oh, you attacked the pig? You killed me. No, we're not going to take them out here then. Oh, dealing 8. Yeah, I was calculating based off something, I thought. So I don't think we're going Monkey's Paw here. I actually like Saber recently. Although I think we're just supposed to go Gosling. And we're looking, oh, we're at 6, so we're looking for 6s mainly. This is a 6, probably not the one we want. You know, monsters obviously are pretty good. This is a good 6. Like a good boy would be nice. Huh. I mean, I think we're just going to end up with another mummy. By accident. I'll put this all the way at the back. Do I want this just in back? Yeah, I think that's fine. We want these to die earlier too. The most important thing to get the buff is this, of course. We didn't find a good spell, which is a negative here. Okay, so it'd be better to get these triggers off sooner rather than later. Although, yeah, with that not dying. There we go. Okay, so, oh, no, it didn't. How is this thing not dead? How? I don't know. We can't seem to kill our mummies, which is making this tough. We're gonna win the fight. We're fine, but oh, we did 17 because everything survived. Okay, I mean, I guess that works. Do we just want this as our fun thing to do 20? I think so. Is this 6? Is this person 6 now? Let's see. What's an upgraded 6 here? Shoulder Fairies? Shoulder Fairies kind of sucks. Oh. Good Boy is sort of a thing. With Shoulder Fairies. Okay, here's something we could use eventually. The idea is that this now gives this plus 15 plus 15. Put it second. So this is going to become a gain the attack of the strongest evil character, or gain double the attack. So it's going to become a 40 or 50, 40. No, so 50, and then the strongest. So the strongest good character is only an 8. Although it gets, I don't know what order these trigger, and I think this triggers first. So it gets plus 6. So it's like a 50, 20 or something. I think that's just big enough. It's big enough to be worth it. And hopefully they're not outrageously strong. No, they're just regular strong. Yeah, I mean, that thing getting a bunch of attacks is really nice. Because it's going to make whatever is behind us really big. And I think actually the Oni King comes back alive if it dies. So I think we win this fight. They have Mirror Mirror, which is obviously, you know, very strong. Although the Bad Moon doesn't seem to be doing anything for them. But we'll take this because it means that more things die with that thing. And this is basically free. I don't think we need it. I guess it's basically free, so we should have just taken it. I sort of need to find something that goes, ooh. Okay, this is actually interesting. Oh yeah, we're definitely buying this. So it means the Shoulder Fairy gets a lot bigger. Oh, I actually was thinking it got a lot bigger because it buffs here, but it actually gets a lot bigger just because this is 30, so it's going to get 70, so it's going to be a, you know, whatever, 70. A 40-70. No, a 50. No, 62-70, right? I think I'm honing in on these numbers. Oh, Merlin's test is actually nice with this, but doesn't seem to be something we can afford here. They're at 6. They had a knighthood. They could have some wild stuff, but I think this is the best thing we can muster. And we'll just have to hope. You know, hope that the dragon does something useful. Yeah, their board's good, but not unbeatable. And the Juliet dying and coming back immediately is certainly something, but... Did I get this math wrong again? I think I did. I don't know what the actual number was, but I think I managed to get it wrong. At least we're winning fights, though. We're hanging in there. Which is good, because otherwise we'd be dead, right? Skip here. Is there any way this is worthwhile? Gives plus 15 to our lowest thing. No. Doesn't seem like it does anything here, right? No, I don't think so. This is no longer our smallest thing. We would like to buff this a little bit then. Not necessarily clear that's going to be possible, but... So is this just what we want? I mean, it's just strong. We can actually put this up front, right? Let's buy this and we can cast a random spell. Okay, I don't know if that's the spell we were looking for, but... So we beat this person last time. Obviously they could have got a lot stronger. There's no way to make a good character have more health than this currently does. So what's getting buffed here? Depends on the order. So I think these things trigger last. So, or maybe this does trigger first, although this will get the buff, right? Or does this trigger... I'm hoping this gets the plus 15, but I think it might be one of these two. Unless this gives itself the buff, and then this triggers, gives this the buff, and then this helm triggers and gives the friendly spirit the buff. And I guess we want this further ahead, because it is a monster. Okay, they have a bunch of big dwarfs, so we might be dead here. Yeah. Oh, and that's actually going to be really bad for us too. Yeah, we're dead here. They just have, their dwarfs are just too big. Which is, you know, not great, but... Oh, and they come back alive. Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah, tough game. I mean, well, we did well, right? We got third. They just really turned the corner with their dwarfs. I guess they have a Lordy, and they have an Ambrosia Lordy. Surprised they still have the Princess in. Third place, no problem.